Hi to the parent community. I hope you're all doing well in these uncertain times. We as a board wanted to host a town hall meeting where we could discuss some things with you guys about what's going on in the school. Unfortunately, with the new rules on social distancing amid this COVID pandemic, we couldn't do that face to face. We thought we would instead share an update with you this way. One thing we've learned over these past couple of weeks is that our school is much more than its building. It's been truly special to see our community rally with online learning, and I wanted to thank staff and parents for your efforts in making this a success. Despite this current situation, our school has had some exciting things happen over the past month that I'd like to touch on. The first thing I wanted to share with you is the exciting news that Mrs. Jocelyn Pass, the current Vice Principal at People's Christian Academy, has accepted our invitation to take over the role of Principal here at TCS. She'll begin that role next school year, and though we will miss our current Principal, Mrs. Lease, who has been an integral part of Timothy for many years, we are confident that Mrs. Pass has the ability to take on the job of Principal. We've also had some exciting events take place recently, including the Pastors' Assembly, Celebration of Learning, and Volleyball Fundraiser. Our community came closer together in each of these events, which is really great to see from a board perspective. These events were great ways to get new families into our school so that they could see firsthand what is so great about Timothy. They were great promotional tools for us, but sadly, because of COVID-19, we no longer have the ability to host events at the school for the next little while. And so we're asking the parent community to continue to talk to your friends and neighbors about Timothy and the things that are going on there, about how the staff at Timothy is committed to bringing a Christ-centered education to their students, even as we have to do learning remotely. Since the March break, our staff has been working tirelessly to ensure that your children can still continue with their studies at home, and you have seen some of the results of that in the last little while. This new way of learning has been forced upon us rather quickly, and there are still a few bumps to smooth out. And so I encourage you all to be in contact with your children's teachers, to share with them your concerns so that they can address them, but also share with them what you feel has been working for your family. We understand that each family is in a different situation right now, and we're using all our efforts to ensure that our staff is there for the students and parents as they learn. And feedback will only help them to do that better. We hope to have children back in the school building as soon as possible, but will likely follow the government's lead with regards to this. As we make decisions, we will share them with you all. The last thing I will highlight is that it's board nomination time. Timothy Christian School is an amazing place that God is using to raise up children for a life of service to Him. And we, as parents, are all called to be a part of that, not only by supporting the school through our tuition dollars, but also by giving of our time and talents to serve the school, either on the board or on any of the various subcommittees. At the end of this year, we will have openings in our board for 4 board members. Specifically, we need to fill positions for Building Committee, Finance Committee, and Fundraising Committee. At this time, I wanted to highlight the Fundraising Committee because it goes so much further than just fundraising. Fundraising events are great and have potential to raise some money for the school, but they're so much more important than that. Fundraising events are an opportunity for us to showcase to the community around us what Timothy Christian School is about, why it's special, and also a way to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. My prayer is that if any of you can get excited about trying new ways to not only fundraise, but also to strengthen the TCS community through these fundraising events, that you would step forward and offer your service to the school in this way. If you know of anyone that would be fantastic for any of these positions, or of anyone that would make a great addition to our board for another reason, we ask that you fill out the board nomination form that has been sent to you alongside this message. I'm continually praying for TCS community, that God will give you all that you stand in need of, and that especially in these difficult times, we would all learn to lean on Him for our strength and to trust Him in His timing. I will leave you all with the words of Philippians 4, where it says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice." Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. Thank you.